Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Mahoning Valley Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is February the 14th, 2017. Gonna look at race number 2 from Mahoning Valley, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for racetracks across the world. The second race from Mahoning Valley is a starter allowance race, purse $14,700. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards, never started for a claim price of $5,000 or less in 2016 or 17. We have a field of 8 horses traveling the distance of round of 1 mile and 1/8 on the main track. A mile and an eighth, or 1,800 meters, if you want to go by that. And my top pick in this race, I'm going to go to the 2 horse. Number 2 being there. Going to include this horse into a superfecta. I'm going to go 2718, 2718. But number 2 being there, Luis Rivera is on this 3-1 shot out of showing up. 6-year-old gelding, by the way. Reported gelding on the 2nd of January of 2014. Most recently, this horse had a start on the 24th of January here at locally Mahoning Valley Slot Racetrack, mile 16th in a starter allowance race for $5,000. Same conditions as today. This horse finished second by 1.75 lengths behind barbed wire Bill, who's running back in this race today. You know, was very wide that day, was closing up, but closed up a little bit too late. Maybe the added distance should help this horse. Start before at Mahoning Valley in the mud, 1 mile on January 2nd, claiming 10. This horse won by 1/2 lengths and had a very clear closing victory that day. Was wide, but just very nice, very nice wide run. He got claimed out of that to the new owners of Lori Moore, so just keep that in mind. And then start before on December the 7th at Penn Nat, mile 70 in allowance race for $33,000. Again, it's a little bit tougher. This horse finished 5th by 10 lengths, was wide, and really couldn't have a good run after being that wide. I think the distance should be good for this horse. In his career, he ran some very tough races. This horse used to be in Southern California earlier, until basically June of 2016. His last race in Southern California was at Santa Anita, mile 16, June the 10th, in a claiming 8. This horse finished second by head. Actually had the lead in the stretch, but actually lost it right at the wire. Disappointing beat, but after that they took this horse east, and he got claimed off the trainer to a new one, and kept going through claiming rings. But in this spot, I think he'll do well. So to recap my bets, race number 2 from Mahoning Valley, going to go with the 2 horse being there. Going to go 2718, 2718. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck.